our pets are just as much a part of our family as our spouses or our children, so it makes sense we should follow a routine when it comes to their medical care. In today's Find a Friend segment, our pet expert from Rascal Animal Hospital is here with some guidelines. Dr. Michelle Gonzalez, she's the head veterinarian at Rascal Animal Hospital, and she has a friend with her today. Yes. Dr. G, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, Michelle, I have to tell you, he is the cutest little puppy.
Isn't he though?
And you said it was the cutest little puppy.
I know. He is great. His name is Nico. He is only about 7 to 8 weeks old. He was found on the side of the road in this cold weather. A really nice couple, Good Samaritans, brought him to us. They could not keep him, but one of the great rescues that we work with, Pet Promise, they took over his care, and then now they're looking for a home for him.
So this little pup was just in a box, abandoned?
Just in a box, super, super skinny. As skinny as he is right now, he was just skin and bones, really, really ill, pale. So he's been with us for almost 2 weeks.
So you brought him back around.
Yeah.
He's up for adoption. Who would be good? I know it's a pit bull, right, and there are some guidelines or suggestions that you have for families when thinking of a pit bull.
Exactly. Like the biggest thing is you want to be educated. You want to know about the breed and kind of know how to properly raise them. Just good training. If you have kids, you know, perhaps having a little bit older kids. It's all in the education, really, of the dog, though. And the group Pet Promise, they will go through all of that stuff. It's not just, oh, that puppy is cute, I want to get him, and they'll give him to you. They will go through a pretty strong, you know, process to make sure that it is the right fit for your pet. Obviously, they don't want to adopt a dog and then with them coming back to the shelter.
But to make it clear, this breed is no longer listed as a vicious breed.
Right, exactly. They're not. It's all in how they're raised, like any other dog. So yeah.
Speaking of raising, a lot of it has to do with making sure that they're healthy as you raise that from puppy on. What should we know about vaccinations for our pets?
Well, the biggest thing is that the vaccination schedule for your pet should be brought about between a discussion between you and your veterinarian. Not every pet needs exactly the same thing, and some of them can have longer periods of times in between vaccinations. So there is no one-size-fits-all for all pets. I know that there's been a lot of stuff in the media and a lot of stuff on the internet about veterinarians over-vaccinating animals. Well, there's not a lot of truth to that, in that some animals do need vaccinations yearly, whereas others need them, as I said, every couple of years, every 3 years or so. Really, really important, though, to make sure that your pet is vaccinated. Some of these viruses can be deadly.
I would think that every dog needs the same kind of vaccinations, but that's not true. Or cat, I
suppose. Exactly. It's more a matter of what they're exposed to. Like, for instance, with cats, like the leukemia vaccine, cats that are strictly indoor, that are never exposed to other cats, they may not necessarily need that vaccine. So looking from a risk assessment standpoint, there is more of a risk of a vaccine reaction from giving the vaccine than the cat getting leukemia. However, if you have an indoor-outdoor cat, that is a cat that definitely should be vaccinated for it.
What guidelines do you follow? Do you talk with each pet owner and explain to them what's needed and the benefits of each?
Right, exactly. We follow the guidelines set by the American Animal Hospital Association. And they basically have very strict guidelines to follow as far as, you know, again, risk assessment, what they need, and then from that we can decide how often they need them.
And I wanted to let everyone know that we do have those guidelines on our website, so that if folks are looking for those, they can. Besides vaccinations, what else should be checked on a dog periodically?
Another thing is like things like dental cleanings, dental health, because dental health is extremely important. The bacteria that forms in their teeth can get into their bloodstream and affect other organs.
Just like humans.
Exactly, just like humans. And if we think about it, we brush, we floss, we go to the dentist every 6 months. These guys don't do any of that. And even brushing, you know, again, we brush, we still have to go to the dentist. So there's been a lot of, again, miscommunication as far as when it's time to do a dental cleaning. Whenever they have tartar that is visible, that is the time to get it cleaned up. We don't want to really wait until their gums are red, they have infection, their teeth are loose, because then you get into more advanced procedures, having the teeth extracted, that kind of stuff.
Which is harder on the pet, but also on your wallet. I mean, the longer you wait, the more expensive
You're going from
a
couple of hundreds for just a cleaning to, in some places, up to $1,000 or more for a full dental procedure with extractions and stuff.
So the idea is to keep your pet just like you would your child. Make sure they go to the pediatrician. Make sure they go to their vet for those regular checkups when necessary.
Right, exactly.
And if someone wants to adopt this little guy, how should they get a hold of you? Or is it Pet Promise?
Pet Promise, yeah. They want to get a hold of Pet Promise, and they have a website, petpromise.org, and in there it has all of their information for getting a hold of them and their application process and everything else.
Perfect. Thank you, Michelle. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information on today's Find a Friend animal, as well as all the Rascal Animal Hospital adoptions, just go to our website, nbc4i.com, and click out the daytime icon.